A lot of first-time homebuyers also ask about financing. Where do they get financing? What are the rates like? What do they need? Who they should go to? There are a lot of confusing questions, I guess, when you're buying your first home. So the best answer would be to download my app. So this app allows you to put in your numbers. What are the numbers? Your salary, your credit score, your income, what your house is worth currently, or what assets you have. You can put all those numbers in the app, and at the bottom here, there is a GDS and TDS calculator. You want to click on that, and you want to put in all your financial information here, and the app will give you a TDS and GDS rate. Banks right now are looking for applicants that I guess have a TDS rate of 44% or under. Now always check with CMHC, and that is Canada Mortgage Housing Corporation, what their current TDS rate requirement is. And from there on, you can pretty much see, okay, am I kind of can I apply for a mortgage? Is it good to go? And you can just easily find that out by putting in the numbers and just seeing if you qualify or not. Now, this is just my app. This doesn't mean that you don't qualify. There are private lenders, there are mortgage brokers, and there are strictly the bank financial advisors that pretty much give you a mortgage from the bank. It could be TD, CIBC, BMO, Scotia, National Bank. All those are financial advisors that do give you a mortgage. Then there are the mortgage brokers, which give you a broad range of options, meaning that, okay, if really my TDS ratio that I just shown you, if it's above 44%, what do I really do? See, I'm not a mortgage broker, but this is pretty much based on my experience, and that is that banks tend to say no to that, to people that have 44% or above. But if you go to a mortgage broker, they have a lot of options for you, meaning they have a lot of different lenders, a lot of different circumstances they can adapt to. And they see that, okay, maybe your TDS ratio is 45%, let's say, and they will have an option for you. So really at the end of the day, if you have a good credit score, if you have good income, if you have a good down payment, then there is really no difference between a bank and a mortgage broker. You probably want to shop rates, but make sure that you ask them beforehand, what the rates are. Here are my documents, and tell them okay, what are the rates that I can get from these documents that you just gave them. And then, meaning, what your bank balances are, what your deposits are, what if you have any money in RSPs, credit scores, things like that. So you probably want to shop for rates if you're in good financial health. And if you're not, then you probably want to go to a mortgage broker and have them see your case and see what they can do. Now, a lot of times you have to pay mortgage insurance on the mortgage that you get. If it's anywhere between, if you're putting 20% down payment or less, meaning like 19% or less pretty much, then you would have to pay mortgage insurance, mortgage default insurance on that. But you don't have to. CMHC right now wants more than 5% in down payment. It's pretty rare to find somebody that does 5%, but you have two other companies that can accommodate that. And I put the links down below so that you can see who it is, and you can go to their website and whatnot. A lot of investors want, I guess, some financial leeway in order to reduce costs as well. So those are the things you can do, and you can also get pre-approved from the app and get pre-qualified. And you have a purchase calculator, you have a stress test, and you also have closing costs. So you can put in all the numbers, like I said, you can put in the home price, It'll tell you how much you need to pay in land transfer tax, in appraisal costs, in closing costs, on lawyer fees, all of those things. Because to each transaction, there are closing costs, like moving costs pretty much, like land transfer tax, as I mentioned before, lawyer fees, things like that. So you probably want to do your due diligence in advance. So download the app.